What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Knowledge is what you collect. Wisdom is what collects you. You gather knowledge like stones, smooth ones, sharp ones, rare ones, facts, formulas, titles, credentials. You stack them carefully into towers and walls and monuments to intelligence. You memorize dates, systems, rules, and methods. You learn how the world works, how things move, how power is built. And when the structure stands tall enough, you step back and say, I know. But knowledge is not wisdom. Knowledge is the map. Wisdom is the journey. A map can tell you where the cliffs are, where the rivers run, where the road ends, but it cannot tell you how it feels to stand at the edge of a drop with your heart pounding. It cannot teach you when to turn back, when to rest, or when the shortest path will cost you more than the long one. A map assumes the traveler is the same every time. Wisdom knows the traveler changes with every step. Knowledge knows how. Wisdom knows when and when not to. You can learn how to speak, how to argue, how to win, but wisdom asks whether winning is worth the fracture it leaves behind. You can learn how to build faster, stronger, bigger. Wisdom asks whether what you're building will collapse on the people standing underneath it. Knowledge accelerates. Wisdom applies the brakes. Knowledge teaches you how to split atoms, code machines, manipulate systems, bend nature to your will. It gives you leverage, power, reach. But wisdom asks quieter questions. Can you listen? Can you wait? Can you sit with uncertainty without rushing to dominate it? Knowledge builds power. Wisdom measures the cost. Knowledge asks, is it possible? Wisdom asks, should it be done? And who pays the price? Because every action has a shadow. Every invention echoes beyond its intention. Knowledge is fascinated by capability. Wisdom is burdened by consequence. Knowledge opens doors. Wisdom looks behind them and asks who will be locked out, who will be crushed by the hinge, who will be forgotten once the room is claimed. Knowledge is loud and certain. Wisdom hesitates. Knowledge loves conclusions. It wants clean edges, sharp divisions, right and wrong, success and failure, us and them. Wisdom lives in the uncomfortable middle, in the pause before speaking, in the silence after being proven right, in the doubt that asks, what am I missing? Knowledge wants to be heard. Wisdom is willing to be quiet. Wisdom understands that certainty can be dangerous, that confidence unchecked becomes arrogance, that the loudest voice in the room is often the least aware of the room itself. Wisdom listens not just to words, but to tone, absence, hesitation, and pain hidden beneath language. Knowledge divides the world into categories. Wisdom stands in the wound between them. Where knowledge draws lines, wisdom notices the bleeding. Where knowledge chooses sides, wisdom asks why the fight exists at all. Knowledge wants resolution. Wisdom understands that some tensions are meant to be carried, not solved. Knowledge can be taught, stored, copied, and transferred. It fits into books, servers, lectures, and screens. It can be passed down intact, unchanged by the hands that carry it. Wisdom cannot. Wisdom is lived. It is earned slowly, often painfully. It comes from mistakes you remember too well, from words you wish you had swallowed, from moments when you were right and still wrong, from grief that rearranged your priorities, from love that humbled you, from loss that stripped away illusion and left only what mattered. Wisdom is restraint when you could overpower, compassion when you could dismiss, humility when you could dominate. Knowledge sharpens the mind. Wisdom softens the ego. Knowledge says, I know. Wisdom whispers, "Teach me." Because wisdom understands that knowing is never finished, that every answer is provisional, that the more you see, the more you realize how much lies beyond your sight. Knowledge reaches for mastery, wisdom bows to mystery. So ask yourself, not how much you know, but what your knowing has done to you. Has it made you gentler or harsher, more patient or more arrogant, more curious or more convinced? Do your truths heal or do they harm? Do they open doors or close hearts? Do they leave room for others to breathe? Because knowledge can justify cruelty. History is full of intelligent people who knew exactly what they were doing. Wisdom would have stopped them. Knowledge can build prisons as easily as bridges. Wisdom asks who will be trapped before the first stone is laid. Knowledge ends at what is known. Wisdom begins there. It begins when certainty cracks, when answers fail, when life refuses to fit your models. Wisdom is what remains when your theories collapse and you are forced to deal with reality as it is, messy, human, and unresolved. Knowledge tells you how the world works. Wisdom teaches you how to live in it. And the quiet truth is this: the world does not need more knowledgeable people. It needs wiser ones. People who know when to speak and when silence is mercy, when to act and when restraint is strength, when to push forward and when to let go. Because in the end, knowledge may tell you what you can do, but wisdom decides who you become.